this much money, this is the bottom line, what are we going to do with it? But I do want to share with you that 2.5% is what was there, and we had, as a board, we agreed to get it to 8% so that the state wouldn't come in here and take over. We want to make sure that these jobs that you have are sustainable. We want to make sure that we can give you everything we can give you. It's not our money. We don't want to keep it. We don't get anything out of it. We're not here to fight. We're here to help, and we will give all that we can give. Trust us on that. But we've got to have it to be sustainable. It's got to be sustainable. We can't cost jobs to keep jobs. So that's about all I have to say. I think that I pray that we all work together, as we're all saying, and I pray that everybody comes to a good understanding and we go forward. I don't want to see anybody leave, but schools are being deregulated. There's a lot that's going on in Tallahassee. Not sure what all's going to come down from that, but we'll just have to take it one day at a time. I've learned that being on the school board. You cannot predict the future, that's for sure. Not like in a business, so.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Mathis.
A school board member salary is equal to minimum wage. Any non-instructional worker who's just starting out in our district makes the same thing a school board member makes. I personally bring home around $10,000 a year after deductions and donations back to the district for different places. I don't know how that, Ms. Carson, I think you said a much higher number than that when you were here close to beginning teacher salary. So I really wanted everyone to know that it's not that.
It's public knowledge.
And so, I mean,
I don't think that was Ms. Carson, though. If that
Was
wasn't
it?
Ms. Carson, that was somebody else.
the meeting before, someone said that though, and I heard everybody would go, woo, and I was like, yeah, because we don't make it, but I appreciate everybody coming, I really do, and we're on your side, it is the thing here. I get that you don't feel like we are, that you don't think we are, but at the end of the year, when all of our bills are paid, the last time I checked with Ashley, 81% of our budget goes out to salaries and benefits. We operate on about 19% of that. So what percent of that can we give up, or what can we take away from to raise to be, you know, where we would like for y'all to be? And it's not where you are now. You deserve more, you certainly do. Everyone does. It's not enough. But it starts in Tallahassee, I think, a lot more than it starts in this room here, because like I said, at the end of the year, we've spent it all. We've given it all to you, everything we can. We have no intention to ever not do that. We want you to have every single dime we can possibly pay you, and you do deserve it. I think that's about all I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Carlton.
Well, I don't want to repeat everything, but I do appreciate everybody coming, and appreciate the comments. And I took a lot of notes, so I do have some notes. So I do appreciate you coming. Instructional, non-instructional, administrative, I do appreciate everyone coming out tonight. As far as the bomb threat last week, I look forward for that unification plan. I know there was a lot of learnings and challenges, and I think that's what we'll work on now, and try to get it to where we can cover the outages that we had.
That it? Okay, thank you. All right, well, as we close out tonight, again, thank you all for coming in a venue such as we've had this evening. It would be really easy for us to be offended, for us to leave on both sides, you know, offended. I hope that this evening that we can respect one another, that we care for one another enough to know that we can agree or disagree and be able to still be the person that we ought to be for our district, that teacher, that school board member, that community neighbor. I hope this evening that as we leave, that we've had the opportunity to share our emotions, our feelings. I hope that we will seek the truth about things that's been said this evening, and that we pledge to do our very best to come to an agreement that we all can move forward with. But again, there, as the superintendent says, there's no ill feelings on our part. I'm just the type of person that wants everybody to get along, because if we don't get along, we're not going to get down the road together. And we're not going to have for sure, a district that can excel and move forward if we can't get along. And so I hope tonight that we none leave being offended, but that we leave feeling like that we have shared how we feel, and that hopefully that we can continue to move together, work together for the very best of our district and for our community. But thank you all for coming. And adjournment, do I have a motion?
Motion.
All right, Ms.
Second.
Carlton and Ms. Donnell seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
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 And this meeting is adjourned, and we'll take about a 5-minute